Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you some inspiration for color combinations, color palettes for the springtime. So I picked out 3 palettes and we will see which one we will use or I will use in a coloring book on a coloring page this month. And yeah, let's have a look. I picked out this one. Let me zoom you in because it's really small. No. Yeah, it's way better. So I picked out this one for the springtime. All those lovely pastel colors. And you can see they are really blunt. There is not something vibrant and popping off your page if you just use those colors, right? But having a look at the inspiration picture they used, they added in some of the brown tones. They added in a lot more values, for sure. And instead of this minty teal color, they added in really bright spring green colors. So you don't have to use this palette only and limit yourself. You can include extra colors to create the nice look you, yeah, going for. So don't limit yourself by just using this. Use it as an inspiration, as a guide, as a starting point, and add slowly your colors to create a nice cohesion page in your coloring book. You can see with this color palette, mix them all together, you can create something really beautiful. If you get a selection of the colors, you can create really different color palettes. And that is something I really like about the book. You can see if you use more of the pink or more of the teal tones, what the result will be in your coloring page and how it will be balanced on your page. Really helpful. So this is the first one that I picked out. I also really like this one for the springtime. A lot of greens, pinks, yellows. It's really screaming springtime for me. You can see in this color palette they added in a darker one, more an accent tone. And you can create more depth in your pages. It's less pastel-y. Can you see how the colors are fading away together? Like one big, soft look. It's beautiful. But if you really want to have a speaking picture, you might want to add in some really shading colors to create more depth on your page. And I think this color palette is really suiting for it. I also picked out this one. Again, you can see there's a really dark one, but also a dark yellow, ochre yellow. And it can balance it out really nicely. The example picture they've used, you barely can see those tones, but they are in there just to give some little accents. Really like those palettes as well. You always can combine them if you like to add certain colors to the next one. Can you see? You can mix up your palettes. It's really to give you some inspiration and a point to start with if you're stuck on a coloring page. So I will put this one aside for now. And let's have a look together on the page that I picked and see what color palette I think might work the best. At the start of the month, I did my what to color for this month video. And I really wanted to color something in this very Miracles coloring book by Clara Makova. I picked out a page at the start in the book. It's really cute. It is a big image in the front. The cute little duckling with an egg and a fairy and a lot of flowers. So let's have a look. I already know I want to make the little duckling yellow. So there must be yellow in the color palette, or I mix it in a different palette. So having a look at this one. There is enough yellow to add for the little duckling. There is not really the bright green that I would love on the leaves that are popping up on the page and the little stems of the flowers. I don't want to make teal. I like to use the teal color for the mushrooms, I think. Give her a nice teal dress will be lovely. And making the flowers beautiful pink. And then going with the same background with an apricot base. And then adding more brown tones to, from the bottom up to create this nice umber effect in the background. Might be pretty. I can always add in the spring green colors like they did on the little picture. Can you see? There's this spring green incorporated in the picture instead of the minty greens. Could be pretty. Then this one. Again, there is yellow, so we will be okay with the little duck. There's a lot of purples. Will be lovely to have nice purple flowers. Dressing her up in a pink dress might be beautiful as well. And going with a more spring green, olivey green for the leaves. Those colors I love to use in my greenery. The background is really soft, but maybe we can add in a different color. Go in with a red burgundy color that I just used in a Hannah Carlson book last month, right? I created this red background to create a different look of the page. It might work. Don't know if I'm really feeling this one. Or will I go with this color palette? Again, there is enough yellow. I can make it work. But there are also a lot of soft beigey tones, cream tones that are not really speaking to me. Will be lovely for the flowers to have those type of color combinations, right? The reds and the coral tones. No, I'm not feeling it. I think the first one will work the best for how I'm looking at the page. Creating those extra depths with the brown tones in the background. I think I will make it work. I think I decided I go with this color palette for this page, this month. Oh, sorry. Almost throw off my little mouse from my desk. So I will be coloring this page with this color palette. Now I have to find a match with my pencils. That's the next step. So I pick up my binder with all my color palettes and I simply have a look. Polychromos I don't want to use. Don't know why. I'm not feeling them today, so luminance I'm not feeling. Oh, I got those nice spring. I'm sorry for the glare. Maybe I can put it up a little. So You will have less glare. I hope it will work. Holbeins, there is this great color palette right in the back. We can find those colors really quickly with those pencils. The coral, the salmon pink, the apricot. And there's enough variation so you can really blend them together, create some different tones and shading. So it will be a great one. And there are also lovely minty colors like the ice green, the cobalt green, the aqua, the jade green. But we also can darken our colors up with the more bright tones like the viridian or the peacock blue or maybe the carnation color to add our strength in the colors, right? So the Holbeins can be a really good option for this color palette. Also, those will work great. This is my Carnes Pablo set, salmon pink, salmon. This is rose pink, the soft granite rose. Apricot? Yeah, all those colors are here. Beautiful turquoise green, teal colors. There is this more jade green or the azurite blue. I'm sorry, my bad pronunciation today. Not feeling my prismas. Really strange, but I'm sure we can match them up really quickly. Prisma feels the same as Prisma, well, kinda. I don't own them anymore. I don't know why they are still in my binder. I gave my black editions away. Witchy witchy. We can make it work. Flash colors. Some nice soft pink tones. Is there enough in the teal section? Yes, there is. Would work also, and I didn't touch them in a really long time. Maybe. Witchy witchy. If I don't have enough colors in the first set, I have the big unicolor Mitsubishi set of the 240 colors, so there is really enough to choose from, as you can see. Posca, way too bright for this color palette. Rootfuner, we can make it work. This is nice green ash color that is really close to this airy mint. There's enough yellow variation. There is some beautiful, beautiful orangey red tones, coral tones. That was the word I was looking for. And those are found here. The nice Naples vanilla colors. The warm yellows. Yeah, Broodvoeder might be a very good match. Of course, the Broodvoeder macarons will work great. The same color selection as the Holbein pencils. We have the Marco, also really, really bright pencils, soft pencils, lovely to work with. Can make it work, but not feeling them. Castle Art, not feeling them. Tombos, yeah, you can make them work, but keep in mind the pastel colors are really, really hard, so yeah, it will be a very soft looking end result of your page, and that's not something that I'm looking for at this point. You can see the darker colors got a lot of pigments, and the lighter pastel colors barely put the color down on the paper. Artisa, you can make it work. Nice soft pencils, budget friendly. Kohinoor will work. Not exactly. Well, maybe those tones, those pinks will work. Enough to choose from. And of course, the Black Widows will be, yeah, for sure a good match with pencils. So there are plenty of options for me to go with. I'm not sure what pencils that I will pick up for this color palette. I made my decision to go with this color palette, so let me remove those bookmarks so I don't get confused. And this is how sometimes I do my color picking, having a look at the page, matching up a color palette, find some inspiration in my swatch cards to choose from, yeah, what pencil to use and what I like to pick. I think I will go with the Pablos, but yeah, I have to give it a little while to make the right decision. You will see it at the end of the month, what pencils I have used and the end result for the page. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this process helpful to have a look at, and yeah, you might find some color inspiration yourself. Thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye!